495 23 Pillbox Hospital. Oh, hello, ma'am.
Yeah, I should have known it was you, lemonade, pissed on guy. What's going on?
Not much. I think you have a body inside.
What? This news to me. All right. I don't know. How did that? Okay. All right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a body in there.
I mean, hey, like I said, I don't know. I was just chilling.
Just making sure.
Oh, I think they flew the helicopter in, and I was out front.
To you, okay?
Lana, did you change your hair?
I gotta go.
Okay, bye.
Okay, then.
So, what?
Is she dead?
No,
she's not dead. She's
Looking
talking
at her phone.
Hello.
Repeat it, please.
Oh my God. Okay, because when I heard recovery, I figured you meant like dead.
No,
would
because he
that
put
mean
out an
dead?
ad asking for
Doesn't sound like
$10,000 reward if you found her.
Did
Like
you
if somebody
change
found
your
her.
hair
So I
again?
assumed she
I
was,
guess I could bring her back
I
from
mean, you
the
could
dead.
recover a body, but you also you gotta.
My
We
bad.
recovered. Oh, they recovered a body. That's okay. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, I heard like, we've recovered Lana from like,
Oh,
I was like, what the fuck?
It
Do you
sounds
say
like
recover like a human? Wouldn't you say like,
recover anybody alive? You've recovered their
Not
body.
bad. There was like an advertisement saying she was missing. We recovered her.
Well,
sorry.
It's not the
I guess
long
she's
term.
dead
You're
then.
fine. You're good. She's not dead. She's fine. What happened? To her?
okay, so I guess I'll call Coop.
Lana just called him.
Oh, you did?
No, Lana did.
Oh,
Could you roll over in that bed? You're wilding out on that phone. In my eyes.
So get back on the bed?
Yeah, just
Hey, Brian.
roll over
Is
in the
that
bed.
okay?
Yeah.
oh, hey, what's going on, Vinny?
Hey, Brian. How you feeling?
Oh.
All right?
How you doing, Mr. Chang?
No, I feel like
Pretty
shit.
good.
Oh my God, it's a madhouse.
You okay?
Holy shit.
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess.
what's going on
so.
over
So
here?
many people.
Oh,
Think
You could
everyone.
direct us where the body is.
Okay.
We're good,
Oh,
man.
body.
Where's body at,
Here.
man?
Somebody's dead. Here to.
we
Oh, by
got
the
this,
way,
man.
Coop
We
knows
got
that
this.
she
you guys
is here
like
in the
dressed up for like
hospital.
like some coffin ceremony?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
coffin from
Yeah.
dancing, man.
It's a dancing.
Oh,
We're gonna
Oh,
stay
they're
here.
going for it, huh? All right, you guys take over.
Hey, Brian, man,
What's
follow
my
me,
name?
Brian.
What the heck?
Yep, go ahead and take her.
Are these like your brothers?
Okay, just to get out of the bed, please.
I don't know who these people are, but I'm rolling with.
Please.
Why are there
I
three
can
horses
read a room,
outside?
buddy.
I literally never said the
She out of
words
the bed?
dead body.
hey, how you doing, Randy? How can I help you today?
I'm fucking great,
Hello?
Brian. I got an order from Talon.
Wait, AJ?
What are you doing?
Get rid of
This
the
is
body.
Brandy,
What are you
bitch.
doing?
Oh,
No. Please look out.
wait, excuse me?
See this? See this, bro? You wanna fuck with us now, Brian? We're ready.
Wait, how would you get you got an order from Talon?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if she's
3 hearses ready.
we can't do much about it.
Horse is ready. Horse is ready.
You see this? It says your name on it, Brian Knight.
Wait, do you have Grove Street in the back of these?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna shoot him up in this.
Are you okay with this?
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Yo, come on.
Pretty fucked up.
allegedly. What do you mean?
Oh, fuck. He's here.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
All right.
Why are you putting me in this? No.
Put her in, man. Put her in, man.
She's
Let's
not
go,
gonna go in there.
Let's go. Come on.
Fine.
Open the trunk. Open the trunk in the middle one.
Alright, put him in, man. Put her in, man.
78 Pillbox
Would you stop
Hospital
it?
Upper. We have an active kidnapping.
is this consensual?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Hey, Brian, if y'all
Go,
see
go.
Lana Valentine,
Five,
I
five,
need
five,
her
he's mobile
taken
right
in
now.
immediately. Her bail is revoked.
For what? There we go.
So
You're
if y'all
stepping with
could
that,
find
Kyle.
Lana,
Oh,
she's
Your girl's
revoked.
dead. Your girl died and you're worried about fucking revoking bail? Get a
Oh,
right,
there she is.
fucking Rosa.
Please have her arrested and remanded.
Brian, don't risk
Oh.
him. He's upset his girl reffed him and now he thinks it's because of Lana and all this shit.
are you able to do that, Coop? This is
Yeah, I'm the presiding.
Yeah, you need to have a trial in the case. You can't just do that.
495 to Bass Direct. I need
Come on.
an additional here.
Copy. We're in the 1080. We'll break off.
Wait, Lana!
It's at
Lana!
the morgue, Brian. We'll be at the morgue.
Wait, now if you
Brian, I'm the presiding.
Lana! Well, now she's resisting, so
Why are you?
Let me continue in westbound.
Why?
Why is everyone like this?
Sorry.
what, like what? I don't know what's going on with your love life.
There were so many of them.
It had nothing to do with my love life,
What's
Brian.
going on? Brian, what's the status over here?
Okay, well, I gave Lana Valentine's
Maybe she
bail
went
is
through.
now revoked.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
She has been hanging out with felonious individuals. She's been doing drugs and all kinds of stuff. We need to get her back in the prison.
All right, you got it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
My ears. Thank you. I'll get that process and paperwork going.
Hey, so wait, is Lana taken against her will or not?
No, that was Carmela. Let's go to that 1080.
Right.
I am not sure.
Left, East San Andreas.
Oh man! No, technically it's not resisting at all.
San Andreas eastbound. Crossing under power.
450. Which car's got hostage?
It's gonna be the second one.
Yeah, the middle one, lightest green. Focus on the second one only.
I think arresting Lana
Affirm.
over saving Carmela wouldn't make any sense. Because the question is Lana taken against her will? And if she's taken against her will, that's way higher priority than or no.
Right, west of
Saving Carmela would be way higher. Yeah, preservation of life over the revocation.
Left, South Strawberry.
Is this where we accidentally kill Lana? Yeah, I know. I keep mixing their names.
That was a spell from a hearse. The other hearse are backing up. Be careful.
Unit, focus on the secondary vehicle that's being
Put her
kidnapped.
back in, please. Let us get that body. Get that body. Open it.
They're putting her into the they're putting her into the back one now, the dark green one. Copy. It's gonna be stuff right now.
495. Do we know if she's taken against her will or not?
Stay firm. She said she kept refusing to go inside and they threw her in there.
Oh my god.
450. Do you know if you on Lana Valentine? Did she inside one of these hearse?
Left East Innocence, left into the morgue.
Done.
Vehicles are traveling on the
Stay mobile
north
on the
side
outer?
of the
On the outer,
morgue
outer.
toward Innocence.
Appreciate it, officers.
Strawberry. They have parked.
Kill the music, bro. Yeah, I just got here, bro. Hold up, chill.
Gentlemen, she's
Appreciate
not
it,
dead.
officers. If we can get
She's not dead.
She's not dead.
She's not
She's not dead.
Look
She's
at the
not
body.
dead.
She's dead.
Carmela, are you
Not dead.
consenting to this?
See? She's not even there. She's dead.
She's dead. You're talking to a dead body. Are you crazy?
I talked to her at the hospital.
Respect the fucking deceased.
She looks like she's moving to me.
She is.
Back-
She's
back
literally
to the
Drop on the
talking.
ground, please.
She's not kidnapped or nothing. You need to back
Put her
the fuck
down.
off.
Carmela,
Brian,
can
I'm
you
a little
speak?
uncomfortable right now with these allegations.
Whoa.
You're
pretty
weird.
Carmela,
Bring
can you
him on
speak?
in.
Beth, I'm a
Hello.
little bit uncomfortable.
Y'all need to chill.
You were left,
Chill,
Carmela. You were
rest,
left.
rest,
You
rest.
were left, Carmela.
Yes,
She's
I
not
do.
kidnapped,
Hello?
and she's not in harm.
Okay,
Just
why can't
chill.
you guys
I gotta
deal
see
with
the
her
body.
when
She
you have
said
it like a
save body. I don't
Save-
believe
save
it.
me.
Whose body?
She
What
was
is
in
going on
harm.
here?
I need
Okay.
surgery.
What's going
I
on?
need to see it.
Carmela, Ref Troop, and he's upset
She's my
about
best
it.
friend. I need to see her.
Oh, hey, Lana, I need to talk
She
to you.
all our
quick,
best
actually.
friend. She all our best friend, and she got a fat ass. Let me see her. She ain't dead, is she?
Who's dead?
That would be a
No
That
one.
would be a goddamn.
She's not dead.
Hi.
495 to PD. I think we need to figure out what we're prioritizing here, either the kidnapping or this arrest.
450. Let's focus on arrest right now. You broke parole.
All right.
Oh, we got a
Whatever.
judge statement saying otherwise, so you're going to jail.
Oh man.
All right.
Yeah, sure. You can have a lawyer.
No. He's literally right there.
Yep.
We can have that mission on PD right here, okay? Just get her searched, Mirandized, and throw in the car. I'll be back.
Miss Valentine, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right.
She wasn't like she wasn't screaming out for help or anything. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, is she taking it?
I mean,
it looked to me like she walked over herself.
Wait.
No, she's fine. Where's Lana?
Murphy, we need you at.
What do you mean she's fine? You guys
So-
said she was
Why are
dead.
you guys arresting Rama?
Why are you arresting Lana?
Lana's parole has
She didn't
been
break nothing.
She didn't break nothing. She was with me all
Coop is
day.
making shit up.
Coop is
really.
just mad.
It's because this fucking girl left him.
Yeah, they broke up.
That's all it is. Rana
Coop
didn't
is
do
literally
shit.
fucking
See, the
falsifying
thing
records
is,
right now and saying
that's
she was with me the
exactly
whole
right.
day.
Has to do with
He's a
this
judge. After all, we gotta follow his orders.
His
So,
fiance,
I got
just
evidence.
passed.
I got evidence.
He's not in the right state of mind.
Carmela's dead.
well, you gotta pay the
Wait,
full
Carmela
fucking
died?
fine.
Yeah,
I mean, if you have evidence of Coop
better
doing
wake
this
up
shit,
old
you
man
can
Stanton, because we're gonna
you
need
can
him before
bring it
this
up
is
with
over.
the Supreme
right
Court.
now?
Where is she?
Mission on PD.
She's on her way to Mission Row. Yep.
Crap.
You know what? Here's my recommendation.
Murphy, Mission on PD, right?
This is
Alright,
corruption, man.
You might be able to get like a bail hearing out of this, and you got Murphy, so
I mean,
not a
she's
bail
on
hearing. You might be able
bail.
to. You might be able to get a bench trial or something along those lines.
Yeah, we need to get old man Stanton out of bed. We need to get some other judge, because I don't know what Coop's doing, but you know, he can't
he's
obviously
not-
do the.
He can't be presiding over this with the involvement and the.
Listen,
his fiance just passed
away.
Oh God!
Right state of mind.
Hey, his fiance just
passed away.
Hey, what's going on, boys?
How you doing?
So what's going on here, brother? You over fucking what's going on here?
I have no idea what's going on.
Well, you gotta jump, man. You got cum on your shoe, Cam.
Boom, 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 boom.
Never heard of him.
What? They're not wrong. Let it go to bench trial. I mean, they're not wrong. So, like, there's the right side and there's the wrong side. It's not a crim or cop side. I mean, like. Judges aren't infallible. Yeah. And for those who are getting concerned, I think you need to sit back and watch.
All right,
Instead of
so
asking dumb
I'm gonna talk
questions.
to you, Brian Walker. Go ahead and did you find anything illegal on her when you searched her?
Nope.
All right.
All right, 1 sec. Let me get these off you here.
Walker, back to our home, huh?
I've been here for 3 hours, man.
I know. Most of my shifts have been at Mission PD. Lana, we'll talk to you in a little bit,
whatever happened to Mel?
Okay, let me tell you what happened.
Yeah.
I had my I only just got back into the city. I wasn't able to
So Mel was
see anything for a while.
Read the report. There's a report based on it. Let's just focus on Lana for the time being, but there's a report regarding what happened to Mel. So Coop is the residing judge, and according to him, he received information indicating that she has violated her bail, and it was pretty strict. So I'm having him come down to Commissioner PD for further questioning regarding this. So we have his written statement.
Coop is the lead judge?
He is her judge, or he's the judge presiding over the case.
Isn't that like a conflict of interest, though?
Yeah, that's exactly why this is a little strange.
Like, Coop's isn't, like, Carmela is fucking, Lana's best friend, and
listen, my man,
Carmela
I'm
is
following
Coop's
judge
wife.
order, okay? So
it's
it's not above our pay grade kind of thing. If he's saying, listen, I want this fucking bitch behind bars. If he's saying that she should be behind bars,
I mean,
she should be behind.
I'm just saying,
At the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, if there is an issue here, they would bring it up in bench trial.
I hate the bitch with all my being, but you know, I want her to, you know, have a fair. I want her to have a fair trial.
She absolutely did.
She killed Bo.
Absolutely. And what if this fucks up? What if? Give me a listen. What if this, like, whatever fucking simp bullshit that's going on results in her walking as a side effect of, like, this non-PC burden and arrest? How the fuck is a judge walking up to us after his wife was just kidnapped and say, "Oh, the parole is out"? Like what? Like what?
I have no idea.
I don't want this case to be.
What if everything gets thrown out as a side effect of this?
Fuck.
It doesn't, like, do.
Damn it,
we
Brian,
didn't even ask for any fucking proof.
Me, okay?
Just a judge walking up to us and saying, "Go do this," doesn't mean like anything. What the fuck does that mean?
Okay.
Well, I mean,
I see the
he's not just a judge. He's
However,
like, isn't Coop chief justice?
Well,
he's a fucking top dog.
Yeah, but since when does, like, is this a thing? Can judges just tell us to start arresting people?
Why is Vinny down here?
Listen, I'm being a paralegal right now with Murphy to find out what's going on with Lana.
Both of them. Okay.
You can't just be a paralegal just to see
Murphy,
what's going on.
Paralegal?
I'm a paralegal for Murphy, thank you.
Yes, I have a lot of part-time legal professionals, paraprofessionals in my life. Okay, Mr. Pistone is one of them.
Okay, that's fine.
He's more than intelligent enough. He used to run a business. He knows what he's
Let's
doing.
just focus on what we have right now.
Like right now, what was our reason for the arrest? Like, I don't even know how the fuck we would handle this.
This arrest or the other one?
I have never seen this happen before, so maybe it is. I just never seen it happen. So like right now, I'm just worried.
Well, I don't know
how we even.
Coop pretty much just said like her fucking parole has been violated and she needs to be sent off for the 9s. I guess I don't know.
Guys, I got a quick question for you.
Sure.
What was the felony charge that she was being brought in here for?
We're working on it right now as we speak.
Yeah, he has no charge because she was with me all fucking day. I paid her bail. To make sure she wouldn't get in trouble, and I've been staying with her all fucking day.
My point.
Like I said, we're working on it right now. If we have something concrete, we'll go with it. If not, we'll cut loose, right?
He's literally being a little fucking bitch because he don't have his girl with him by his side, fucking holding him.
Vinny, let's go talk to Lana.
Little fucking
let them figure it
twat
out.
that Coop is.
So why don't we get a hold of Coop and ask him what's going on?
That's what I had him come down here. He's coming down here. So
Okay.
he'll be here in 5 minutes.
Oh man, he better have something because we're about to get fucked in the ass otherwise.
Listen, I'm following Judge Order, okay? We're just doing what we're
Look,
told.
fuck the judges. They do dumb shit all the time. Judge Stanton was tasing motherfuckers for towing his car until I arrested his dumb ass.
I'm telling you right now.
Like the judges make rulings. They don't just make up the law willy-nilly.
Seems that way sometimes.
We operate
Listen,
based
Brian,
off a reasonable suspicion and probable cause, and if those don't exist, and until it's given, we should not be making any arrests.
I'm not making an arrest, Brian. I'm bringing him down for questioning.
We're not. The arrest, it's one of the 5 laws that we've learned. You can't, this is an arrest because she wasn't detained. She was moved and brought down here. This isn't officially an arrest. And
Well,
she
you know
has
what,
the
Brian?
right to know
A
what
judge-
she was arrested for, and we can't do that. And therefore, this entire thing is actually completely illegal.
If a judge tells me I got enough information for a person that, invoked their bail rules or guidelines, I'm going to detain that person, bring that to Mission PD, and make sure I have the right evidence and facts to support it, right? That's what I'm doing. I have not tossed her to the penitentiary, right? That's why I have Coop come down here and make sure that we cross our, T's and dot our I's kind of thing.
Right now, we're digging ourselves out of a hole. This is, as of right now, this is an illegal arrest.
We're not even, Brian, she's not under arrest. I never said that.
Yeah, but Bass, do you remember the laws that we had to learn?
I know. Brian, part of me is dancing between that black and white line right now. However, okay, I got a judge, the former chief judge, Coop Holiday, whose word is I don't take lightly, telling me his information. So I'm gonna do my job
Henry,
and make sure that
talk about what the time and
we have the
everything
right
ended up being.
information to proceed with, right?
All right, so
Okay, let's just hope that he's got some evidence.
And a $7,275 fine. But after
Give his number?
talked,
I have his number.
We could
You call him, see where the hell he's at?
Third degree.
Yeah.
we could probably knock that
I
down.
think I have his number as well.
So if I knock this
Anyone
down,
missing a police source?
one moment, you're gonna be looking at like 90 months.
Oh fuck.
Your Honor, ready for you at Mission PD.
677.
I totally get that, but we got lawyers pressing the matter right now, and we need the evidence that you're talking about because right now, all I got is your word, basically. I need information, something concrete. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Right.
Don't blame Bass for making that decision. I understand why he did
it.
Okay. Let the role play happen here, chat. Right now, they got a lawsuit.
You guys hear this?
Nope.
No, not yet.
All right. Well, so I'm not questioning the bail. I'm just I have lawyers screaming at me, asking why, how.
Oh man.
Okay. Well, sorry, I'm just not familiar with this kind of territory. 10 minutes? Okay. All right. All right. I'm willing to throw this Lana Valentine behind bars. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. That's all. Cameron, stay right here. Stay right here.
Uh-huh.
Good. All right. So Coop is saying bail is a privilege, and he can remove that privilege and revoke it whenever he wants. Doesn't need concrete evidence.
Yeah, a judge can deny bail all they want.
Yep.
Right.
He's
so
not.
We have Lana Valentine.
Can they revoke bail after it's been granted though?
If they breach the guidelines they were given by the judge, yeah.
Okay, so we have Coop, who's a residing judge, stating that Lana is breaking her bail.
How so?
And
if I may ask.
That's the problem. He said something along the lines, Brian, backing up on this. She's hanging out with felonious criminals and doing drugs.
That wasn't part of the guidelines she was given by Judge Stanton.
Juicy, boys.
Right
now,
where's
we
Coop
are
at right now?
fucked.
Yeah, man, there's gotta be like bail conditions for every one of them.
Are you crying?
No, sorry, I get a
okay.
little excited and like
where's
choked
Coop?
up.
He's
On
coming
his
down
way.
right now. He's coming down right now.
Who's
He-
that?
why is
Vinny
down here?
Yeah, why is he down here?
Apparently he's Murphy's paralegal. I don't know.
No, doing drugs is not a felony.
Oh my god.
However, being in possession of a
I'm
drug
so
is a
glad we got
misdemeanor
back
slash
on the
felony, right?
server.
Depending on what drug and how many.
Right. And here's the problem. I just need clarification, but he's saying that a judge does not have to provide that. A judge can just change his mind and basically say, listen, I don't think this person is following the guidelines. I want their bail revoked.
You want my honest? I think he's just making shit up right now.
I think so too.
And I think we just made an illegal arrest. It's as simple as that as of right now.
I didn't make an illegal arrest.
It's not your fault, but we never should have done it regardless.
Brian, Coop would have made this shit up on the spot.
Yeah, he
Coop for
would.
3 years.
Well, I
There's
mean,
no way. He's a man of the law.
This is gonna be so good. Oh
Besides,
fuck!
she's not
I'm freaking
arrested.
out.
She's being detained for revoking her bail till we get further clarification as far as what happened. I didn't throw her in the penitentiary.
Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, bail can only be denied and she can go back if there's a specific reason. There has to be a specific reason. There can't just be, oh, I saw them doing drugs. It has to be that they may have been around the crime's victim. You know, there has to be certain reasons. It can't just be, oh yeah, she was doing drugs.
So if a judge comes up to me and says, this person, I saw him do drugs.
Oh God!
They're hanging out with criminals.
Literally,
and they're-
okay.
I feel like
and
that would need to be proven and convicted.
But isn't bail posted by a judge, and that's the jurisdiction when it comes to it?
Appreciate you, Mr. Crank.
Problem is that he wasn't the person to post that bail. He didn't set the conditions.
I need
therefore,
Coop to
he
come
can't
down here.
really
My head's
touch
spinning right now because
it.
this DOJ shit is another example why I hate the DOJ because nobody's on the same page. Information is going up and down.
The DOJ is. Here's how I look at it. The DOJ doesn't mean shit to us other than them making rulings. And right now, unless he was the chief of police, we don't listen to a thing he says in that regard.
Yeah, I understand. It's the part of the reason. It's part of the process of going everything case by case instead of actually having the dangerous word be applied for everything. That's why we go case by case, is because we want to see everything be put into court. But it also makes this problem for when it's not in court and everything's just all shaky and we can't really tell what the answer is. But honestly, if Coop's saying it, then I'll just let it happen and then contest it later, honestly. He's, he's a judge.
Fuck.
Yeah, okay.
So he said he was coming over here.
This isn't going
now?
to get her out, right?
He said he was on his way, but Bass said something about like 10 minutes, so who knows what the fuck Coop's doing, to be honest.
So did she commit a crime? Can we convict her of a crime, with a violent felony?
We don't know yet.
Well, at least not that we know of.
And let's say there's no evidence. What's going to happen?
If there's no evidence, then why is he claiming this and trying to get her off of bail? This seems like almost double jeopardy for getting her for additional crimes for her trial that she's currently on bail for. Yeah, I don't like this.
Wait, so did we have Lana?
Yeah, we have Lana. Coop walked up to me and Brian said, arrest Lana for basically breaking her bail conditions for hanging out with felonious criminals and doing drugs. I said, okay, Your Honor. I arrested her and brought her down to Mission PD. Now, we're starting to question the details behind the arrest or the revoking the bail.
On Trooper Snow.
So
we're discussing it here.
Yeah. Does anybody know the conditions of bail? Like what exactly Stanton said?
I don't remember, man.
Stanton said any felonies.
Any
period.
felonies. So
any felonies.
Yeah, this would need to be proven. It can't just be on hearsay. It would need to be proven that she would have to be convicted for a felony.
So are we sure that one of the grounds of her bail wasn't, or her probation wasn't, no association with known felons?
Here's the thing. Coop is saying is a residing judge that he basically can change the parole whenever he wants to, or the bail, sorry. He's got that power.
Is he here yet?
He's coming. Keeps delaying it. 5 minutes, 10 minutes now.
Yeah, that I feel like he should just do that, and because the problem is that that's treading onto double jeopardy for me, because she's already on bail for charges, and the fact that she's trying to be put onto more charges is.
I think what we need is something in writing or something standard across the DOJ saying, listen, these are the bail conditions that everybody must abide by, okay? And if you don't follow X, Y, and Z, then you get thrown back in the penitentiary.
Well, bail is also a case-by-case thing because it can be, you can be denied bail.
Right, we need it written into that. We need it written into that person's...
It needs to be written. Okay,
exactly.
Yeah, I understand that. Absolutely.
That way it's not verbal, it's more written. And we have it documented.
I agree with that. I agree with that absolutely 100%.
Okay, Brian, what the hell's going on here?
Oh God.
Why are you asking me?
Because I was told that you're the officer that's handling this, and everybody's standing.
No, I am not. I am not. This is not my arrest. This is.
And whose arrest is it?
Coop's, apparently.
Well, Coop's not a law enforcement officer, so he's
not
entitled to make an arrest.
This is yes. Walker, can you grab Murphy, please?
Yeah. Wait, he's right.
Does somebody have a joint?
Okay, if this is not an arrest, it must be a detainment with probable cause. What is the probable cause?
Well, you don't need probable cause to detain somebody.
You do need probable cause to detain
Yo,
somebody.
people just sleeping on Brian's fucking court knowledge.
Excuse me?
I was wondering why Brian's asking a million questions.
What you need to detain someone is probable cause.
Agree, disagree on that one.
Well, I'm sitting here just like, I'm sorry,
not really
I
up
actually
for
know my shit.
interpretation. But anyway, neither here nor there. What are we talking about here? What's going on?
We got an order from the judge who is residing on this case, giving us a statement saying the person, your client, basically broke bail.
By doing what?
We were waiting for the judge to come down here so he can tell you himself.
Well, he sure as hell ain't going to be presiding over this case if he's doing this shit. So that's going to be changing real fast.
This is messy.
Also, what I'm hearing is that you have a statement that she has broken bail without any actual probable cause as to what an underlying crime would be. So I'm going to have to request that she be released immediately.
Mr. Crane, we are not at the discretion of officers to decide whether or not to comply with the judge's order. We are duty bound to execute an order issued by a judge. If a judge ordered us to take her into custody due to her conditions of her parole being violated, we are duty bound to comply, and that's why she's in that cell right now. She's locked until the judge gets here, and we're gonna figure out what to do with her.
All right, perfect. So we'll get Coop down here. I'm sure he'll have a great explanation for all of this.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And if he doesn't, I'm sure he'll have no problem. Like Mr. Crane just suggested,
So,
she strolls out the door. Everyone's on the same page.
Here's how
with
the
what
PD's
commission's
ass
supposed to be.
gets saved.
Whatever way it goes,
The
is what
only
we're
way
gonna
the
do.
PD's
We're
ass
taking
gets
our,
saved
our cues from the Department of Justice.
And I don't know
and
if it's gonna.
which officers were wrapped
Is
up
if it
in
turns
detaining
out
her and
that
receiving those 911 calls.
there
and so
is
on.
evidence, then maybe.
Okay. I might need you as a
Or if
witness
we
for
actually
a
turns
Fourth
out
Amendment
that we
violation case
that
against
any judge
a
is
justice
able to
of all
drop
people.
these.
So that's
But
gonna be
we
interesting.
should have known 100% before
That's gonna
knowing.
be a fun one.
Oh my! Wait, do I have to represent him?
Good luck
We
with
didn't need
judicial
to make the
review.
arrest right
No,
then
to
and
the best of my
there.
knowledge, you are not required to represent justices.
Judges and cops are the hardest people to sue in this country. So,
Well, typically judges will get another judge to defend them.
That's what I was like. I'm not
My
arresting her
understanding.
right now. I don't even know what's
just to be
going
clear,
on.
You guys are aware of no specific charge to be levied against my client
at this time, according to what I got from Your Honor,
say it. See, now it's
presiding
technically
judge,
illegal
Honor,
because we've already made the
he said
arrest,
that
and she
she
has
was hanging
the.
out with felonious criminals and she was doing drugs. That's all I got.
450 Coop.
All right, well, drug test my client if you want to, and
All right.
let her
Let me go
go.
talk to him.
Because there was no stipulation in the bail
coming down
proceeding
here,
that
isn't he?
she avoid being associated with other criminals. That's
Technically,
never
this
fucking
is now
happened
illegal.
before.
There's also nothing on the there is no statute against doing drugs. That's ingesting drugs, perfectly legal. Possessing them, not so much.
Right. Yeah, that's something that I was trying to work on myself when I got some free time.
This isn't detainment, Chad.
You actually can't work on
Either
that.
way,
That's called a
believe it
status
or not,
crime.
I actually
So-
read the
cut it, I'm not
SOPs
hearing
and the
about any
laws that
felonies
build
here.
off of it.
Oh no, I understand. I'm more than happy to see Coop's
She was moved.
decision on
The
this.
moment you move someone,
understand.
He cannot
It
come
is
to
an
a decision
arrest.
on this. He is a vital witness, which conflicts him out, so he cannot preside
Yeah, this is
over
literally
jack
showing
shit.
bias, isn't it? And,
This is a Judge Stanton situation.
and also the fact that this is just I maybe I need.
you are not. It is illegal to
mean,
move
you could probably see
someone
that
Stanton the
woman
presiding
compose
judge or
herself.
Coop the presiding judge?
Stanton.
beyond a
what is-
couple
My
of
understanding,
feet.
Stanton was. Let me rephrase that. Judge
When
Stanton
it's a
presided
de-
over her parole.
The
hearing.
moment they're
So
moved,
any parole
significantly,
violation,
it's an
my
arrest.
understanding is bailing. My apologies.
And the person who's
my
arrested
understanding would
has
be
the
any
right to know what they
inquiries into
have
her
been
violation of the
arrested
terms of
to.
that bail hearing.
We have now
would have to go
acknowledged
before
that
Judge Stanton.
they're-
I could be
we did
mistaken
not
about
arrest-
that, but that's my
We
understanding.
arrested
Yes,
them
'cause he laid
without
out the
even a
stipulations
charge.
and the requirements
Therefore,
of the
it is
bail
now
and
illegal.
set bail. So yeah, he would have to determine that.
But from what I'm hearing is that
Right.
Coop is saying that he can control that
some other individuals, but
somehow,
nothing,
which doesn't even make sense because if he can
pressing
control that, then he can just literally said she can walk and we will put her in prison again. So
All right,
that's
Coop is a megalomaniac. Okay, so we just need to bear that in mind. He's gonna do whatever he wants to do, and we just have to work around that. In this instance,
Also,
we just need to get him
welcome
down
aboard
here
to
to see what he has to say,
$21
and then I'll argue with him. I don't mind arguing with Coop, but
Man of the hour.
Wow.
unless there is a felony,
Oh, hey, Vinny.
then
Alright,
she
so-
needs to go.
The way that
on her
this is
way.
going to
That's
save
it.
is that if it turns out on the server,
Star of the show is here.
any judge
Unfortunately,
can
Vinny,
revoke.
I don't have to speak to you.
Or
Justice
there's
Holiday, I'm going
evidence.
to ask you to step away from my client at this time until we know what the hell is going on
Unfortunately,
here.
you're just a little fucking bitch. That's
Could we escort Vinny out? He's just creating conflict.
Wow, Lana.
Mr. Pistone.
I can't believe you would lie to me like that.
in conflict. You're just mad because
You
your brother
lied.
want to fucking hang out with you, so you want to take a fucking back to
Mr.
jail,
Pistone.
bitch.
Coop didn't care about
You
me.
keep quiet or we escort you out here, right? You're a paralegal, please.
Listen, Listen,
you
if
lied.
Lana can tell me, look, we have evidence of Lana doing drugs, going around bald and acting like a maniac.
None of that
Bail-
sounds like a felony, Coop.
Cocaine's not a felony to you, Mr. Braun?
I'm down here with them.
Is cocaine not a felony in your eyes, Mr.
Where's
Braun?
where's your evidence?
See, here's the thing. Here's where the system's so backed up. If bail is revoked, you revoke the bail, and if you want to sue me or question the court, you do it after. We don't sit here and huddle and tie up the entire PD force over a small matter.
It's not a small matter. It's a major matter. It's an unsubstantiated claim made by a justice of the courts that has yet to be actually
And now
verified
this
where you're going to put her in jail.
revamped, Mr. Braun, because of you.
Well, we don't have to revamp anything.
You're interjecting yourself in a system that shouldn't be this way. You should not be down here at this point in time. If
And
a
why is
judge-
that? Because you say so?
If a judge revokes bail on the presiding trial of his, it gets revoked. And then if you want to question the court inside the court, then sure. But we're not going to do this at Mission Row PD.
Coop, I think you're losing it. I think you need to take a leave of absence and get your head checked out.
Why? Okay. What am I losing?
I don't know. You're losing the plot, man. Because you're trying to lock her up on some unsubstantiated charges. Apparently,
No,
you're
Mr.
ordering her
Braun,
to be arrested.
I'm tired of people taking out bail and going around the city and doing whatever the hell they want. I'm not losing my mind, Mr. Braun. If anything, you've lost your mind.
I haven't lost my mind.
Then I haven't
I'm
either.
very clear on the bail requirements. The bail requirements are no felonies. So show me a felony that can be substantiated.
And
you
then
can
we can
violate
do
her all
that
you want to.
after the court.
That's not the way it goes.
We
You can't
shouldn't be
just say
arguing
something
here.
happened.
We shouldn't have the entire PD force. If bail is revoked, bail's revoked. Then you fight it after the fact.
Got delayed. I heard an explosion. Did they hit
Coop,
the
you're letting the
gas pump?
power go to your head.
Bail is revoked because you say so,
Murphy,
because you have
what
evidence.
does that even mean?
It means you got no probable cause to
Lima,
even
did they
detain
hit the
this
gas
woman
pump?
besides your own word.
Okay, probable cause?
April.
Do you know how bail works?
Yes.
Go look. I need you to go look up bail for a bit.
Her bail is revoked upon a felony conviction. She has not been convicted of shit, Coop.
Or
you're wrong.
Or yes, I mean, do you want me to have her arrested real quick on those felony convictions?
If you want to try to arrest her on a felony and convict her on a felony, then we're going to be requesting a bench trial.
Okay, give me 3 to 4
But
hours. I will compile that evidence.
Until she's
And I will get back
convicted,
with
she
it.
hasn't violated bail, so she needs to be free to go.
Send it.
No.
Mr. Chang wants to come
Nope.
down. I've already checked him. He doesn't have any
Negative.
weapons.
No,
with
you're not
Murphy.
allowed down
Oh, give me a bit.
Okay.
I gotta call the 3 witnesses down here, see if they're available.
He says Murphy's paralegal.
Once they can arrive, we will
we're
get
taking
them.
everybody out right now.
I will
Everybody's leaving.
get Stanton around. So I have 4 witnesses. I will gather those. So give me a little bit, all right?
You do realize why you're doing this, Coop, right? You do realize why you're doing this, right, Coop?
All right. Let's all get
Because
a
you
process.
got mad because your fucking
All right, so
girl
here's what we're gonna do.
wanted to fucking hang out with her
So
fucking
do y'all
friends.
want to
You're
go
nothing
back
but a-
on the streets? I don't think we need
Yes,
the
I'll do
entire
a
police
process.
force.
So you're not going to listen to me, Coop?
We can just get we just need like 1 officer for this.
I got it. I'll handle it.
And what I can, Crane, Murphy, if y'all want to speak over here.
Oh, so you just don't want to talk to me, huh, Coop?
Larry, if you want to go over here.
Okay.
All right, Bassy. Let us know when you're ready, okay?
Yeah,
if you're going to be down here as a
wanted to-
paralegal,
I
Vinny, you need to
swear
act
to
in a
God,
professional
bro.
manner, okay?
Professional
agree.
man, he's a little fucking bitch is what he is.
Can we get Vinny
That is
out
the
of
exact
here?
opposite of a
nothing
professional
to
Somebody
manner.
else put Vinny out of here. I'm going to handle it alone.
Oh, money on the
Fucking
line.
hey, fucking cunt.
Oh, God.
Stop being a little fucking bitch all your
Crane.
life.
Crane, file something.
I didn't even see who you got. You want me to file something right now?
Sir,
I just got tased.
We both got him.
I got a fucking heart
I'll come one
condition.
more time, replay.
Fucking little
I'm
bitch that you are.
Vinny, I
Don't
need you to
move.
put your hands behind your back.
Fucking little bitch.
Vinny.
Fuck you, Coop.
Oh, replay. Good for cook.
We're falling apart. Vinny, stay on the ground.
I ain't moving.
I am watching.
You can take me in.
I'm
now.
watching someone
Don't
being
hit me.
stomped on right now.
All right, hands behind your back.
Got him?
Fucking little
All
bitch
right,
that you are, because your girl didn't want to stay with you. You cry like a little bitch and want to put somebody behind bars because your fucking
move
ego was
Vinny
hurt.
to the other cell, away from Coop, please.
Because your fucking ego's hurt, you little fucking bitch. That's all you are, you
Coop?
little fucking bitch.
Are you feeling right now?
Epitome of shit shows.
I'm okay.
Okay, can I pick you up here?
Yeah, I'm fine. You just bopped me up my head.
Away from me.
Hang tight.
Hey, Cameron. Actually, Larry.
Oh man! Fuck! Oh man!
Carmela.
Fuck!
Give me.
No, I'm going. It's okay. Thank you. I trusted you, Carmela.
Things.
Okay.
Jesus.
The word
Oh,
is
God.
escaping me. The
Okay.
conditions of her bail. Who actually said that?
You okay?
What? No. Yes. Perfect. This is all perfectly legal. It's not actually, but that's fine.
Oh, okay, Larry, I'm
It's
going.
not fine.
How much
Listen,
money am I going
don't
with?
sue us, all right? Like we
How would I
just.
sue you?
I don't know. You're not gonna hurt. Like, listen, all
Nothing
right?
happened to me. I'm just standing there.
Okay, you're just chilling, right?
I'm just chilling.
We're
man.
not in trouble.
I'm having a good time.
I had nothing to do. Bass had nothing. He was
No, I have
Wait,
a lot
what
to
are
do
we,
with
are we
this.
talking about?
no
Coop getting
drunk.
knocked
He
out
was
and then he
shit
gets
faced.
tased and stuff, or what are we talking about?
I'm talking
Listen,
about how much
you
am I
get-
going to fine her? 135,000?
Wait, what? Hang on. Whoa.
We're not going to for that.
Just release her. You know what?
Wait, what?
You know what? If people want to run around and just do drugs on bail and just get away with whatever the fuck they want with no consequences, then fuck it.
If you don't mind.
Are
Release
we
her.
doing I thought we were doing a bench trial.
No, I'm not
Is
even
it
going through
medical
it because
requested then, or-
it's not even worth
Well,
it.
Dale, you know that's gonna be a problematic thing because if you don't have any evidence, then what the fuck are you telling us to do arrests for? Because right now we've been told to bring her down on no evidence whatsoever, and this is an illegal arrest officially.
No,
so what I want to hear is why
so
did
she
you,
was,
Mr. Coop Holiday, tell us to bring her down here is this legal or not?
So cocaine, meth.
That's not evidence.
Yeah, well, the witnesses. I tried calling the one witness a little bit ago, didn't answer, and then Carmela just.
All right, going forward, and to answer your question, when you were in front of Pillbox, why does nobody do anything? Because I'm a fucking goddamn police officer, and I base everything on PC and reasonable suspicion. So until that's given to me, I will never be making any arrests. And just because you're part of the DOJ doesn't mean shit.
Well, I'm revoking her bail. That doesn't. Yeah, we need. Okay, I'm gonna write down, and explain how bail works.
Yeah,
because it
I don't
doesn't
know
work
who
off
requested
probable
medical.
cause.
So do you have the capacity to revoke any bail that is currently issued?
Bail can be revoked at any point. Bail is a privilege provided by a judge.
Has the PD
a judge
been?
Can look if an individual in a trial is acting out of line in any capacity, that bail can be revoked.
But then
it doesn't have to be
what I'm not
probable cause. It doesn't
understanding
have to
is
be arrest.
What I'm not understanding here is like, how is it that her guidelines of her bail was any violent felony? Was there like subtext to this?
I think it's just a limitation of what's in the MDT. I don't think that encompasses every single aspect.
But that means she could have her bail revoked for a traffic violation.
Absolutely. Bail,
even though
is
it's not on
a
the bail
privilege.
details.
Well, MDT is just a short sentence.
Do you want to get
for
checked
y'all.
out real quick? I want to check you out real quick.
Oh yeah,
I didn't want to interrupt you.
I got bopped upside my head.
So, Coop, if you don't mind, can you tell me exactly what you want here so we can either cut her loose or just bail her and send her to the penitentiary? What would you like here done?
1 second, I'm being operated on.
All right.
Sorry. Just let me know when you're feeling 100% better, sir.
Dude, how you feeling?
I'm feeling all right.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Just let her go. Just let her go.
So, real quick, I do just want to say, because I have been actually looking at several law books here.
Have you all checked it out?
revoking bail is different for every state. So if we're going to say that they can be revoked by any judge for any reason, then it's going to have to be going forward from here on.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Look,
well,
guys,
they are illegally parked, so I am going to be impounding them.
She just allegedly murdered a cop, and
she
gave her.
I don't want her to be walking the fucking street after killing Bo over some dumb shit pussy that you're following.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, don't
believe
Vinny.
Believe Vinny. I was standing there wondering the same thing. Because all I know is I went to Pillbox and you were looking for Lana for $10,000. We find Carmela inside Pillbox. And then I walk outside and you're asking me to go and arrest somebody because you want to.
No. It was because she was there was drugs and all that other stuff.
Well, then give me the fucking evidence.
She was, but that's where you're not listening, Brian.
I don't need to listen. You're not my fucking boss.
Well, I'm not trying to be your boss. What the fuck are you talking about, Brian? Are you dumb?
I don't think I'm the dumb one here, Coop.
At no point am I trying to even be your boss. I'm asking for the law enforcement to revoke the bail and send her back into prison.
It sounds like you're just making the laws as you go.
It's bail, Brian.
We followed you this question, Coop. I'm just asking now. Do you want me to cut her loose? Yes or no?
Yeah, just cut her loose because apparently you can kill a cop without them fucking caring. But hey,
excuse me. I actually do care. I actually do care, you son of a bitch.
That's why I'm here, Brian, because
you're trying to find a way to get revenge because your girlfriend was kidnapped and you're trying to claim that it's for Bo, which is complete bullshit.
Kidnapping her.
Where were you on his deathbed?
I'm not a...
VCB on your sheriff's truck.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Coop, you're right.
Yeah.
Is he crying?
I hope so.
Listen, Coop, if you tell me that she kidnapped Carmela, I will throw her in the penitentiary right now. Because
here's the thing. Y'all are acting like this is a trial. Like this is...
I'm not.
We want to make sure that what we're doing is actually legal because
y'all don't have to worry about that.
We do. We're making the arrest.
No.
I'm going to be honest. That's where I got to worry about it because I got a civil suit.
The court will take the blame for it if there's any fault.
Issue by a judge. You're right.
The judge once a trial is filed, it then becomes the DOJ and the cops with great pleasure. And I'm glad y'all do it. Y'all enforce the law and enforce what is requested. And a judge who's presiding over the trial has evidence and witnesses to her doing drugs, walking around like a crazy lunatic after she just allegedly murdered a cop. And I'm putting her back in prison and I'm getting shit for it because this criminal who, according to y'all, killed a cop is out there partying and celebrating with the chain gang. But hey,
I want her behind bars.
I'm the bad guy. Let her loose.
That seems very passive aggressive. I don't think he wants you to let her loose. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think he wants you to put her away, but he just won't admit it.
Yeah, but he just
he's not giving us any fucking evidence. Like where is this evidence? And where is this law that they can just revoke bail despite the fact that that is very clear what the details of the bail were?
So I just want to
Brian,
say
that was the
quick,
most beautiful thing I've ever heard, by the way.
I've been looking through law books.
You guys were listening?
Been standing here.
I mean, you were getting pretty heated, so we could hear you.
Well, I care about Bo, and I want her arrested, but the right way.
So listen,
if you do it the wrong way, it's going to be, I'm representing her, so
pull out your penis and you start fucking us in the ass.
Yeah, exactly. It makes it easier for us to get her out of it if you don't do things the right way, and Coop is really interfering with that. So I get why you're upset, because he could screw up your whole case. Which
absolutely.
Would be great for me.
All right. Well, he said to cut her loose, so enjoy, client.
Crane and Braun, real quick before y'all go. I've been looking through law books while I've been standing here listening to them scream at each other. And essentially every state is different for bail revocations.
You get to walk out.
But I did tell, to a degree, they're different. But I did tell Coop straight up that if he's going to sit here and say that bail can be revoked for any reason by any judge, then it's going to have to be now going forward. And he's basically saying that that's how it's going to be from now on. So I don't know if it's going to be in writing. I don't know if it's going to have to be contested or anything, but
it's got to be in writing, right? Because if it's not on writing, then how do you argue it?
It does.
You argue something that's not on paper.
It does, but a justice just straight up told me that, so that's all I have to go off of, which it needs to be brought up.
Okay, I had a fucking justice tasing an individual to get his vehicle back because he didn't want to get it towed. I don't give a fuck what a judge says. If he comes out of that courtroom, this is my fucking house.
10-4, you on the
I get that, and I completely understand.
10-4, just let him out.
Well, and here's the problem with the way that bail, bond, parole, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The way that it actually works is there are written terms, and you go off of the written terms. The written terms here say that she has to be convicted of a felony, not just
charged,
because,
not detained, not brought in for, but convicted. Which means all rights apply. She would be able to get a bench trial and have all due process available to her before being convicted, which would then violate the bail if it was a felony. If it was a felony, not if she did some coke at a party, not if she was seen with a known felon. Those aren't felonies. That's not written down anywhere.
Yeah, doing drugs is not
but
felony.
come on, Vinny, you're better than that, all right? You just don't.
I heard something
Possessing
about
drugs.
resisting arrest. That's not a felony either.
saw what happened to both, Lana, right?
When we say felonies, we gotta stand behind that, and people need to understand when they are under restriction what those restrictions exactly are, and what to expect from those, because it's not fair to someone who's on bail or whatever situation they're in if they're not clear on the consequences and what their actions can create.
Now, with that being said, I do believe, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but bail is also, like Coop said a couple times, it's not a right, it's a privilege. I don't agree with revoking it randomly as you see fit. But I do think it'd be good for people to understand that they don't have a right to bail.
They don't have them. Who's got them?
They have a right to a hearing, right? But not bail itself.
It's not a right to bail. Bail can be denied, but once you have it. What I really want to know in this situation, though, especially from Coop's behavior, is if he's aware that Vinny posted bail, because they seem to be having some real differences, obviously. So I'm of the mind right now that Coop was trying to fuck Vinny over by revoking her bail and make him have to pay a bunch of money.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to be honest. I know you mentioned earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and say that I would like to recommend you guys go ahead and motion for a new judge, based on what happened tonight.
I'm going to be motioning to recuse.
I'm going to be talking to
Holiday off of
Artson
this.
about possibly a 5150. Coop is out of control.
Oh, Crane, are you on this case now?
Apparently I am.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
As of about 20 minutes ago.
But Brian, let me know if you do talk to somebody, and I'll just let me know what you need me to do from my side.
I mean, as far as the motion to recuse is concerned, literally all you have to do is agree with it, and then they can't argue about it.
I'm more of mean with the arts and 5150 possibility thing.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how that process would even work. The DOJ is an organizational nightmare. Let's be real. So I don't know what our options even are. All I know is that, abuse of authority, as far as it pertains to judges, isn't something we've had to go up against. But, I mean, it's coming up right now, at least potentially. So we need to have a process for that. We need to have some way to check that.
I mean, the temporary method, 5150, all you have to do is prove that they are a danger to themselves or others, and a person in Coop's authority swinging that gavel around the way that he is certainly proves that he's a danger to others, at least at the current moment in his current mental state.
With all due respect, we could probably 90% 5150 everybody in the city.
Oh, yeah 100%.
Probably.
I heard somebody got a 5150 just because they refused to go to the hospital to get a Band-Aid one time. So
I've been pretty close myself to being 5150.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about 5150s. Please, thank you.
You just get thrown into Parsons or something?
I don't want to talk about it.
What the fuck? And I kind of figured as much when I looked at your hairdo.
Okay, well,
Candles, you probably could have just not said anything.
Yeah, you kind of open that door
Kinda
yourself.
fucked yourself over on that one.
you know what? You're right. I fucked up, and I deserve that.
All right,
Brian
that
and
sounds
Bass,
like you're victim blaming yourself, which isn't healthy. You should talk to somebody.
Do I need a 5150 you again?
I've been taking happy pills.
Son of a bitch.
Brian and Bass, can both of you send me a written statement about exactly what the fuck transpired this evening so that I can... I won't include the full written statement, I just need essentially a paraphrase so that I can try to decipher
send it to
the
you tonight.
spider web. Beautiful.
Okay. Sunrise Avenue, Grand Color Portal,
All right.
Who the fuck?
I think we're going to need some guidance from our superior officer or before we do so.
PD thing, though,
Who's the most superior on duty?
It's a DOJ thing. If a judge comes to me and says, "I need you to arrest that man," I'm going to do it because it's a judge order, right? It comes down from a judge. I'm going to follow the judge order and arrest that man, and then go from there. And if somebody's got a problem with that, they can take it to a judge, not me, because I'm just following order.
All right. What I will ask you guys to do is, if you have major concerns about what all just happened and questions, the justices are Coop, Ardson, and Judge Holden. I would recommend forwarding any questions procedurally to Justice Ardson. He's a full scope, legal professional. He used to be a prosecutor. He knows his stuff. I'm sure he would be happy to answer any questions and give you the straight answer, regardless of what Coop thinks on
Holden's a cool
what he
guy
thinks.
too.
I thought was a
I don't know if Holden's going to be available for this one. He's pretty
Shit.
lazy.
Damn.
But I would definitely talk to the other justices as much as possible with any questions on this and be clear about exactly what happened, the facts of the situation, so we can try to all be on the same page about this because this kind of thing that never has come up before. I've never seen a judge come in and just say, "Arrest this person because I said so."
We never had
the fact
bail.
that you have the DA's office, the PD, and 2 defense attorneys all standing in a circle agreeing that it's a problem, that says something.
The thing is we never had bail be contested ever. This is our first time that I know of.
I've had bail be revoked one time, but that's because the guy literally shot the judge that gave him bail 10 minutes after he got bail.
Okay, well that's
so.
But I think that we should just write the bail conditions now and have it signed. Have the defendant sign it. Have the judge sign it. Have the just make it in paper now, please.
I mean, it should be in the fucking MDT to begin with, because I'm very much not comfortable to be executing these breaks of bail based on just some shit that's just said out loud.
Well, it's on her MDT.
Yeah, well, the MDT says something very different.
I asked Copper to put the bail conditions on the MDT, and it's on there on her profile.
Does it say felony convictions?
It says, if Valentine is caught doing any type of felony, she's to be arrested and held until trial per Judge Stanton.
Perfect.
Which in turn infers that arrest would have needed to be made to prove that occurred.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel
you
like
have to.
choice
It has to be a
words.
legitimate arrest.
Caught is not necessarily a good term to be used there. Convicted, yes.
Yeah, it's
charged, yes.
Well,
caught.
I don't want to say convicted because court of law convicts you if you're charged with a felony, and
Well, let's be
that's one
real.
thing.
If she was picked up and was charged with a felony properly by law enforcement based on evidence and probable cause and all that kind of stuff, she is going to ask for a bench trial, and we're going to wait until we get a judge because it matters. You know what I mean? So even if it's felony evading or reckless evading, whatever the felony one is, even if it's just a single count of felony reckless evading, she's going to ask for a bench trial because she's going to be held until trial. So we're going to make sure that she does get that court.
I actually would
procedure.
like to think that if somebody is suspected of violating bail, they should bench trial should be at the utmost importance to prove that they violated bail.
Yes, I agree.
I'm thinking about seeing if I should talk to justices about that. That way, that a judge can be like, "Yeah, you're guilty of this. You violated bail. You're going back in," kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, all due process should be afforded in these kinds of situations.
Putting him into a vehicle. 76. Do you know which officer it is?
All right.
Because imagine if this went a different way.
3876.
If I can just put her.
All right, gentlemen, I need to get back out there. So
Yeah, good. I got keys.
yeah,
Yeah, we
they're
can
calling
go.
for 78s. They need backup.
Ron, I got keys. We don't have to leave.
I mean, I don't need to stay here. So
Okay.
I mean, we can talk outside or whatever.
I got it, Brian. You're good to go.
All right.
Taking a right. Northbound Alta Street. We're taking a left now. They're going to be right in
I
front of
really
you.
enjoyed this RP because
White collar vehicle. Going to be
I really enjoy this RP.
Ranger traveling eastbound.
Hold on, I gotta make sure everyone's out. I really enjoy this because it's like
one of the good ones medical examiner.
It's like brain stuff. You know what I mean?
Brian, I can lock the door so you can leave. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm just making sure.
Oh, okay.
The officer inside the vehicle. 10-4. We're gonna need to change up our comms.
Because I know
If the officer retrieved safely, we can open fire on that vehicle.
10-4 northbound Lozano Freeway.
Hey.